The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra has been my go-to phone for nearly 2 years. And despite the fact that it has been discontinued, and of course we have newer models now like the S23 Ultra and the S24 Ultra, I feel this phone still holds up pretty well in 2024. Personally, I use it for everything from business emails to gaming to music to photography and practically everything else in between. However, there are some areas where it's starting to show its age. So in the description of the video, I will have two links. One of the links is an Amazon link that you can use to buy this phone or anything else on Amazon. Now the second link is where you can be able to purchase any of the itel, Infinix or Tecno phones that I have reviewed recently. Yeah. Now if you're in Nigeria, all you just need to do is click on the link and buy the one that you want, and of course it will be shipped to you. So let's get back to talking about this phone. Since 2022, Samsung hasn't made any significant change when it comes to the design language of their flagship phones, the Ultras. They've pretty stuck with this traffic light camera arrangement, and also much like Apple, they transitioned to using titanium instead of the AMOLED aluminum frame that we have in phones like the S22 Ultra. However, I would say with these subtle material changes, it doesn't change the fact that the S22 Ultra still feels really fantastic to hold in hand. But the major changes that they have made when it comes to the physical looks of the phone came in 2024 when they ditched the curved display for flat display. Now this met with lots of mixed feelings, mostly with those who felt that the curved display is one of the identifying features of their Ultra phones. But aside that, I would say the curved AMOLED display of the S22 Ultra still looks really stunning. It is bright, it is vibrant and incredibly sharp, making everything from videos to photos look crisp and clear on this phone. Now whether you're indoors or outdoors, the screen is very bright, plus the fact that colors pop and you can sense the smoothness when you are scrolling through this phone or when you are gaming. In fact, everything about the display of this phone feels really fluid and immersive. But truth be told, there are moments when this phone genuinely frustrates me and I just feel like tossing it away. One of those moments, or one of the biggest issues I've had with this phone, has to be overheating. Using this phone in high temperature can be a nightmare. I feel like it's the price I get to pay for the many years of software support that this phone has been getting. And of course, this has taken a toll on the battery life of this phone. It's barely able to give me a full day of use without me having to charge it like once or twice every single day. And since you most likely will be getting this phone used or refurbished, because like I said, it has been discontinued, so you may not get the brand new of this phone anymore, I'm certain or almost certain that you're going to experience this issue if you choose to buy this phone right now. One of the biggest reasons why I am still keeping this phone, like I mentioned before, is definitely because of the software support. With AI being the in thing right now in most phones, if you choose to go with the S22 Ultra in 2024, you will not be missing out on anything like the Galaxy AI. And of course, with Apple Intelligence still not available on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, trust me, Galaxy AI has been very helpful and making a lot of things easier for me. For example, there is AI in the Samsung keyboard that helps me to rewrite my roughly written emails and just make them look professional or casual or anyhow I want it to be without me having to leave the email app. And then also there is Circle to Search, the most common, that obviously comes in handy when you just want to know what something is all about. And recently, I just got the sketch to image generation, and it's been fun for me and my kids at home here. We even have the creative wallpaper that helps us to generate wallpapers, like this one I have right here was generated using it. So you can see that really when it comes to AI on this phone, there are a ton of things that you can do. And yeah, it just makes using this phone feel recent, even in 2025. Now let's talk about performance, because I feel even in 2024/2025, performance on this phone is top notch. I have the Snapdragon version with me here with 8 gigs of RAM. For everyday tasks like browsing the internet, messaging, social media, watching videos and all of that, it holds up pretty fine. Apps open very quickly and multitasking runs really smooth. However, the more you push this phone to do more demanding tasks such as gaming and heavy app usage, you start to feel it less snappy than it did before. And then the overheating issue just rears its ugly head, and mostly when you are gaming, the phone gets really hot. Sometimes even ordinary things like using the cameras for too long can get this phone to be super hot and makes it impossible for you to take pictures with it. And talking about the cameras, they've since moved from the 108 megapixel main sensor that we have here to a 200 megapixel main sensor. But I would say, just like the display of this phone, where it really matters, nothing much have changed. It is still my go-to camera when I want to take stunning pictures anywhere I go. Whether I am relaxing in my office or in a park somewhere, or I just want to catch that evening sunset on my face, or I want to snap my beautiful online setup, stuff like that, this is the phone I would always use. And also in night mode, the pictures came out really well. I have a ton of pictures I have taken over time in night mode, some of which you are seeing right now, just to prove that, yeah, you can still take very good pictures with this phone even right now. Now, switching to the front camera, it doesn't disappoint. I've taken tons of selfies with it in different conditions, and I would say most of the times they are always social media ready. And of course, when it comes to videos, this phone offers you a whole lot that you don't get in similarly priced phones in 2024. You can record videos up to 8K or 4K for very good quality. You can zoom up to 100 times, which is one thing that Samsung is known for. And of course, you can also do a lot of other stuff that, like I said, you don't get in some newly released phones. So conclusion is this: in 2024, or let's say the best part of 2025, this phone still makes a very good choice. Though you're going to see clear signs that is definitely aging away with time, mostly in terms of the battery performance and all of that. But yeah, every other thing about this phone still checks the box in 2024. Thanks so much for watching. That's all I have to say about this phone in 2024. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.